Yes, it's a night that some thought would never happen. Game 1 NBA Finals in Toronto. Now, we're in the Big Smoke, but we're actually kind of on enemy territory. We're outside of the St. Regis Hotel. This is the second bus coming, waiting to pick up some of the Golden State Warriors. First, I want to show you some of the fans here. Ryan, if you can pan across the street, we're on Adelaide Street here. Look at all the fans across the street. We got fans behind Ryan. Now, earlier, some of the Golden State Warriors started to make their way out and onto the bus. This is the same Warriors that have won 5 straight NBA titles, or rather 5 straight NBA Finals. They've won the last 2 titles. And today we've been doing some fraternizing with some of the fans and media from the Bay Area. Do you have any concerns walking around Toronto with that little Bay Area on your jacket?
You know, people haven't even really noticed it. I thought people would, but no one's come up to me yet. We're actually hoping that people will spot us today and come say something, but oh, there we go. See?
How you feeling about walking around Toronto in your Golden State swag?
I've gotten some for it, for sure.
These Golden State folks are a confident bunch, just let NBC Bay Area sports reporter Colin Resch explain.
Here's the deal with the Warriors, right? We've gotten used to this. Even when they're down and they're minus players, it's the championship pedigree that they have that you can't really put your finger on. It's just like that it factor.
We don't know what that feels like, but
well, if you win this one, you'll start that momentum.
You'd be hard-pressed to find many basketball fans outside of the true North, strong and free, who are giving these Raps a fighting chance. But that might not be a bad thing for a city used to playing the underdog.
We the North is all about being an underdog. It's all about being a little bit on the outside looking in. It's part of the team's identity. It's part of the fan base's identity. And, you know, I think that can be a galvanizing thing.
Though if you look closely at the numbers, UFC statistics guru Jeff Rosenthal believes in a 7-game series, these Dinos have a fighting chance.
I tried to look at, looking based on their regular season record, how well they did at home and how well they did away. And overall, what I came up with, I said that the Raptors are going to have a 54% chance of winning each of the games in Toronto, and they'll have a 46% chance of winning each of the games that are played away at Golden State. And when you put that all together over 7 games with them having the slight home court advantage, I work it out to overall a 51% chance that the Raptors will take the series, which is really close. It's basically a toss-up.
At the very least, it's important to just try and enjoy the moment. Take it from one former Raptor who was there when Vince Carter came oh so close to putting the Dinos over the edge.
Because it may never happen again, right? You know, you've cheered and you've been through the ups and downs, you've been through the struggles and the disappointments, and now you're finally here. So this whole thing is a once-in-a-lifetime. Athletes that play their whole life don't get to this point. And for you to be able to share this and enjoy it, just once again, you just never know when it's going to come back.
As we wait for Steph and company to board the bus here at the St. Regis, it's worth noting that the Vegas oddmakers have the Raptors winning by 1 point tonight. It's pretty much a coin flip. We're going to have to wait a few hours to find out and see how this game goes. And at the beginning of the season, if you put $100 down on the Raptors to win it all, well, you could be $6,000 richer in just a couple weeks' time.